me and Speedy, and hope everyone's doing well. Let me flip it over to her now because she's excited to get going here. Yeah, so welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing well myself here in my hometown, not my hometown, but my current town of residence. It's 11 p.m. Well, I'm getting jumbled up today. 11 p.m. at night. Yeah, it's just good to be here. Excited to walk around tonight. My dog is going a little bit hysterical today. Hi MSM Mogul, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my dog's going a little bit hysterical, but we should be all good. She's just wanting to sniff around, that sort of stuff. I actually saw somewhere that you should let your dog sniff the sides of different stuff, because it's sort of like them scrolling through YouTube, for example. They get sniff what other dogs did, and the little events that happen during the day. So yeah, I've been lately letting her sniff a little bit more, just because otherwise it's on my conscience feeling a bit bad that she's not doing natural processes and that sort of stuff. I just don't like it to detract from the actual exercise, because, you know, out here trying to exercise her and then sniffing and stopping all the time isn't going to really boost the exercise and such. But yeah, we're all good out here. Great evening once again to be out walking. Another clear sky night. And yeah, we should already get started. So tomorrow, English language paper 3, I'm just sort of not excited in a sense, but just it is what it is. I mean, it's similar to paper 1 and 2, almost identical, except that we're analysing historical language change rather than the classic sort of English language analysis where you get given a sort of contextual piece and you go and read it, analyse and write what the author meant or something like that. Wow, you really do actually want to sniff today. We'll go this way actually, so you can go to the bathroom first, because she's probably busting to go to the bathroom. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Hurry up. Okay, beautiful moon as well. Great moon today. Nice clear skies here. There's actually a couple of spotlights. I don't know if you can see them, but sort of out there, there's some spotlights in the sky. Hi Deathstrike, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, definitely a much clearer night compared to usual. Come on. I'm gonna walk down there once again. Dog's about 30 foot behind me, so have to sort of drag her along. There's some nights where she's really easy to walk, and then other nights where she's, I don't know, a more not painful, but awkward mood, I guess. Which tonight's one of them, most definitely. But yeah, still should be fun. So, did have the El Clasico today. Definitely not a great match, personally. Great match for Mbappe, I guess, but not personally. We also had today the study stream, which was good. And yeah, I love studying with you guys. Actually, one of the highlights of my days during this A-level sort of assessment period. And yeah, can't wait to actually get these over. Someone said, it was nice, someone said about doing the 500 push-ups, 24-hour stream combination. Sorry, I forgot you guys' names as well. Sometimes I forget the username because I got a lot on my mind currently. But yeah, the 500 push-ups, 24-hour stream, and yeah, that's definitely a great idea. So I will be taking part in that one as soon as we get 5K, organize the day, and then that will happen. And yeah, you guys can motivate me to do 500 push-ups, because it's going to be a challenge, but it will get done when it gets done. So yeah, that's that sort of first point. When's my next test? My next test is going to be tomorrow in 1 hour. is tomorrow for me, so technically I could almost say today. It's a PM test on English language, paper 3. Then I got a day's break. Then I got geography paper 2. And then I got the next day, history paper 3. Then I have a couple of days breaks. I think it's like a 5-day break. Then May 20th is going to be geography paper 3, I think. Then it's history paper 4 on May 21st, and then I got 2 on May 23rd, which I think are the final exams there. Thank you, Deathstrike, for the good luck. Much appreciated. Yeah. Which way should we go, guys? Should we go left like usual, or should we go right this way? Let me know. I'll just stand here and wait because my dog's going to be sniffing anyway the grass any moment, so you guys can pick. I think left is more like, yeah, we'll go right. I was going to say left is more like we've been there quite a lot, many times, so right's a new sort of area we haven't been to much. Okay, no problem, Deathstrike. You can go and come back whenever you like. Just a chill sort of stream. That's why I like doing the dog walk streams. A nice chill. I can tell you guys some stories, whatever, and you guys can ask me anything. Also, it looks like a, is that a, yeah, it's like a hive. It's like a dead beehive. It's pretty interesting. It must have dried out by the desert heat here. But yeah, I think, let me think of something to talk about. I had something on the tip of my tongue just before that I was going to talk about. Let me think. It was, what was that? It was like something in, I think it was Germany. Yes, dog. Her name is Speedy as well, if anyone's interested. And also, welcome so long to stream. Hope you're doing well. Am I scared of animals? No, I'm not scared of any animals. I guess the only animal I'd really be scared of is of being chased by like some sort of carnivorous animal, like a lion or a wolf or something. But otherwise, no, I'm not scared of any animals really. But yeah, what I was going to talk about actually was this sort of experience I had in Germany, right? So there's this area in Germany, it's called Frankfurt, right? And slightly below that area, I think it's like south of something, there's this little town called Baden-Baden, which is like a small town, nice classic sort of German architecture there. Very interesting. I do highly recommend if any of you guys can visit there to go there. But yeah, so Baden-Baden, beautiful town. Went there for a small like little vacation, and they actually there had the weirdest like food item I think I've ever seen. So when we were there, we went to this like sort of ice cream parlor, and usually in the ice cream parlors you can get like regular ice cream like scoops, you can get soft serve, that sort of stuff. But the first time I've ever seen this, and I've actually seen it multiple times since then, but the best one I ever had was there too. It was spaghetti ice cream. And that is so strange to me when I first saw that. I was like, so is it like actual pasta with like ice cream on top? But no, when I got it, the whole thing, including the pasta sauce, cheese, everything was all ice cream. So they would soft serve the pasta out of like this cutting, this like cookie cutter like shape. Come on. That's a crime. Spaghetti ice cream. Yeah, quite possibly. I thought it was pretty cursed when I ate it. It was like, I mean, if you're Italian, that's definitely a crime. I don't think they'd be too pleased about that one. But yeah, it actually tasted pretty good though in the end, because my favorite flavor of ice cream is strawberry, and the sauce of the spaghetti ice cream was strawberry flavored. And I really enjoyed eating that one. That was like sort of the first weird experience of food I've had, I feel like. Not met many others. I guess one other one was I went to this Brazilian restaurant. I don't know what they call them, but it's like a buffet style restaurant though, where they bring meat out for you every like couple of minutes, so every 5 minutes or something. You thought it'd be marinara sauce? Yeah, I was surprised too. I thought it was like actual pasta, and then they would just like put ice cream blobs and then sauce on top, like, yeah, like marinara sauce. But nah, it was actual, everything in there was ice cream, except for the sauce was like jam or jelly or something like that. So yeah, it was actually pretty delicious afterwards. So go down this street here, like set of apartment buildings. Haven't been down here actually before. But yeah, so that was pretty interesting. Did have that. And then the Brazilian buffet style one, where they bring out the meat like every 5-10 minutes, and then you keep eating until you can't anymore, and they try and push you to eat as much as possible, so then you never eat really the next day, and you just want to go back to their restaurant or something like that. Don't know what their tactic is to really keep retaining their customers for multiple days, but I'm sure it's something to do with how much they serve you. So yeah, both weird food experiences, I guess. Let me know if you guys have any questions for me as well. I'm keen to answer anything you guys want to throw at me. Nice night, and especially as well getting back into the swing of things with Speedy here. She is losing some weight, most definitely. The more meat. Yeah, I know exactly. That's why it's like you buy the pass to go inside, and then you keep eating more meat. And I'm thinking, like, how do they lose a customer if you're getting basically like infinite meat until you can't eat? But there must be some sort of like catch or something. Didn't pick up on the first time I was there, but who knows? I was young when I went there, so I can't really remember the exact specifics of it. I guess another cool place actually. I do recommend it if anyone has a pizza restaurant called Blaze near them. I don't know if you guys do, but you get build your own pizzas there. Highly recommend that. Their dough is like special. The dough of the pizza actually tastes like top class, honestly. Like such a good dough flavor. One of the better ones I've had, like the last time I had a good dough besides Blaze was in New Zealand. Had a really good dough there for pizza, but yeah, I hadn't had one since. And then when I went to that Blaze, it's like brought back so much nostalgic memories. And yeah, it just tastes so good. Like personally, I like pizza, one of my favorite meals of all time. My dog's also in the bathroom here, so let's make sure not to show her going to the bathroom. Definitely am getting hungry talking about food as well out here. So I better stop talking about it, otherwise I'm going to make myself super hungry. Did just eat before this too, so yeah, I can eat a ton. Like soft dough. I'm trying making it once turn out more like flatbread. Yeah, I love soft dough as well. I don't really like the hard pan dough, like the ones where the chef like presses down, gets a bit burnt and crispy. Also, welcome back, Deathstrike. Hope you are all well coming back here. Yeah, I like more of the soft, squishy ones where you bite in and it's like, wow, that was a loud click there. It's like a nice bite, sort of soft press. But yeah. What was I going to talk about as well? So I said about Germany. I guess I told you guys about Paris in the last one. There was something. There was like something to do with my school or something. Like, I don't know. You're scared of dogs, by the way? One bit my sister's butt once. Oh, that's, I'm sorry about that. I hope your sister definitely recovered. Yeah, I guess it's just the breeder dog, to be honest. Like, my dog here will not harm an insect, and the thing is as well, she actually like barks, so she sort of seems like aggressive on the outside, but yeah, when she's confronted by someone actually starts approaching her, she'll actually back off and sort of like put her tail between her legs, which means she's scared. Yeah, definitely she's sort of more of she's a yapper, to be honest. Yapper, and then she sort of hides her true emotions behind the bark. But yeah, I remember what I was going to talk about. So I was saying earlier about my, yep, definitely not going to show I go to the bathroom once again. Cat's your favorite animal? Do you have any cats? Yeah, I do. I have 4 cats. I think I showed some on stream, one of them on stream, but I have like a light white cat that's like older than the rest. Don't know the breed. I think it's Himalayan or something like that. Then I have a smaller, like white cat who looks more like an otter. Then I have a cat which is grey. Probably one of my favorites, honestly, out of the 4 that I have. She's very like nice and sort of timid. And then finally I have a male cat, which is like small white. He's only a baby at the moment. The other 3 are girls. Not actually mine though, they're the rest of my families share them together, obviously. The family 4 cats. Love cats. I want a fat cat by here, they get worms. I don't know, like personally, our 4 cats that we own all are not overweight. They're all like well weighted. They're all not really any fatness to do with them. And we do get them regularly checked up. So yeah, 4 cats, 1 dog, and 2 turtles and a bunch of fish. I might show the turtles on stream after the exams because yeah, they're pretty cute as well. And obviously the fish tank's behind the other streams. Did have some turtles before the current 2, but unfortunately they didn't make it because there's this thing the turtles do called brumation. Basically sort of like hibernation that bears and that do. But yeah, those ones, there's like only a 10% chance of them surviving through their first brumation. Unfortunately, those ones didn't make it, but the next set, hopefully they do make it. Turtle names have to be cute, right? Yeah. So the 2 turtles, so the original 2 were called Squirtle after the Pokemon, and Terraspin after this other character from this other thing that I used to watch a long time ago. And the new current 2, I'm just calling them Squirtle Jr. and Terraspin Jr. because I didn't really want to make new names for them. I thought the 2 ones that I made were already pretty perfect. And yes, I'll definitely show the turtles next stream Death Strike. 100% I will. Yeah, not next stream, but like the stream after the exams. Also, what a location. I've actually never walked to this area before, so pretty open. Walking closer to the outskirts of my town, so yeah. And also guys, once again, can't ask me anything. I'm free to answer any questions you guys have or whatever, because that's what these are all about. Why is it deserted? Because it's 12 a.m. in the morning almost. It's 11:16 p.m. currently. There's actually some sort of show going on out there. I don't know if you guys can see like the beams of light like spinning around. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera, but there is something going out there. Otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much deserted. Better for my dog. The only thing I have to really worry about now is foxes. Fennec foxes are pretty common around here. Yeah, you can see it, yeah. So I don't actually know what that is, to be honest. Probably, I think there's some football matches going on currently since football's played in the evening here, so it's probably something to do with that. Also, hopefully one day as well, we can eventually travel to in-stadium reactions, because that'll be something I'm so interested in doing, in-stadium reactions to football matches. Maybe meet Ronaldo, meet some of the players, because I do know where Al Nassr play. I've been there multiple times, so yeah, I can definitely see them. Also, just travel in general. That's something I really enjoy doing. If you enjoy traveling, smash a like. Most definitely. Are you a good girl, Speedy? Maybe one time as well we can, since this is like empty, right? It's like empty here. So maybe one time we can do like some running down, like from this part down to there, just race my dog. You want to travel to Japan? Yeah, Japan's definitely a great country. I'd love to travel there too. Yeah, I highly recommend Death Strike if you can go to Japan to go there, because that is a beautiful country. I definitely got lots of different things. For example, I see these like capsule hotels. They look so cool to go in the capsule hotels, and you only paid like $30 per night or something like that, and you get to stay in them. They're like small, but they're essentials. And then you explore the Japanese society, which is really nice one, very nice and orderly, well-structured society. Especially if anyone knows history, you'll know World War II was sort of a main influence for that. But yeah, definitely an orderly society, one with high values, high respect personally I have for it. Definitely a top country that I'd love to travel to in the future. Yeah, so see my shadow there. Also, as well, something personally that I think I've experienced, like sort of the nicest landmark I've really experienced in my traveling has probably been, if anyone knows history, you'll know. First I'll answer this question. Would you go to a countryside busy city? Well, it really depends. Like, what I'm about to say is my favorite landmark I think I've ever visited personally, which is in the countryside. But a city definitely has its perks. Like, you can get a lot of different stuff happening in the city. You stay in nicer hotels. Countryside's not really nicer in terms of like amenities and that sort of stuff. You also have more access to like vital like networks. For example, it's harder to do streaming in the countryside than compared to like in a busy city. Like even here, it's not rural, but we're like on a sort of edge between more city and countryside, I would argue. So yeah, that's why it's sort of less networking out here and that sort of stuff. That's why I get my glitches in my stream sometimes. But my favorite landmark, which I was about to say about before, is most definitely there's this location in Germany called Weimar, Germany. And if you guys know history, you know IGCSE, GCSE, A-level history, you'll know Weimar, Germany is a vital part of the history of Germany as a location. And boy, is that city amazing. Sorry, not city, it's more of a town actually. That town is amazing, and just like everything there, honestly, just the amount of history, culture inside there. You get to go to the World War II facilities, which are so interesting to me, to be honest. I love World War II history, is my favorite by far. Like, if I could study any history for the rest of my life, I'd study World War II history, leading up to World War II history, post-World War II history, everything like that. It's definitely my favorite period. Just so much to unpack, so much to really explore how it shaped the modern society, how it developed up to that point, that sort of thing. So yeah, I loved Weimar when I visited there. Actually went there on a camper trip, so we were in like this camper van thing. Camper was okay, but it's more about the quality of the experience, I guess. I feel like, and that's more important about anything. It doesn't matter where you stay. When you're going somewhere, it doesn't matter where you stay, what you eat. It's more about actually experiencing the culture and that sort of stuff. Captain America movies give World War II vibes. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Captain America 1, I think, is set in World War II, if I can remember correctly. Also, guys, if you haven't already, actually check out that Thunderbolts movie out in cinema. That movie is amazing. Like, honestly, OG MCU vibes right there, giving me most definitely one of the best Marvel movies in recent times. And I actually saw it got rated in like top 5 of all time Marvel movies, which I can highly agree upon. But yeah, so good girl. I just heard like a owl or something. Are you in there, owl? No? Okay, let's go. Vamos. You can take clips of stream you do and make long videos. Yeah, I actually am thinking about doing that. Obviously, first of all, Yazid, welcome to stream. Hope you are doing well. Second of all, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that, but first I have to get through the exams, obviously, because clip editing does take quite a fair bit, like, because I edit all the stuff myself and all that sort of stuff. I don't have like a team or whatever. Obviously at 5,000 subs, you're not going to really have one, but yeah, I do everything myself and it takes quite a bit, so I don't want to detract from my actual exams, at the moment at least. Marvel lost me after their recent movies, but I'll check it out. Yeah, definitely Marvel's recent films, especially, I did not enjoy for the life of me She-Hulk or the other recent show, I forgot what it was called. I didn't actually watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 either. That's how off-put I was about their recent slop, but that one was definitely much better. Grade, I'm in, since I'm in the British system, I'm in year 13, which is grade 12 in the American system. So yeah. Same? Okay. So yeah, I'm have to just get past these A-level assessments, which are, they're sort of quite vital for my university. And then once I get those done, definitely will be putting all focus onto the channel, because in recent days and weeks, I've seen incredible feedback on here. Everyone's been enjoying, and the main thing is that I enjoy, and I'm sort of sticking to my original promise of keeping it like nice and authentic and not slop. Also, sorry about my watch reading an AI voice of how far I've walked, but yeah. You meant a She-Hulk twerking scene? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that is slop at its finest right there. Like, genuinely, that content is terrible. Yeah, I live in Saudi. Yeah. See you around here, just where I'm walking at the moment. It's nice and cool at night though. It's 11:25 at the moment, but definitely a great time to walk my dog. No real sort of people walking around here, because my dog does get quite like energetic when she sees someone else, and yeah, it's also a nice cool temperature compared to the day. Jeddah or Riyadh? I live in Al Khobar, which is next to the Corniche area. Al Khobar Corniche, like sort of close. It's not there specifically, but I'm not going to say my address, obviously, because of privacy reasons. But yeah, I live in that city. Been to Riyadh tons of times. I've actually never been to Jeddah though, because we haven't had the experience of travel yet there. My top places to visit in Saudi would probably be Jeddah and Abha, because Abha, what an amazing town that looks like. It looks so nice on Google Maps, especially. I actually have a friend who knows some people who live there, so definitely would be a top place to visit. Jeddah, just because I want to watch Etihad and Al Ahly, the derby between the two teams, and also want to visit Project Red Sea, which looks amazing. Ronaldo definitely sold that one to me, so we'll be hopefully get to check that out eventually. You're in Dubai right now? Yeah, I've been to Dubai before. I actually drove there because it's drivable between, so yeah, I went there, and yeah, Dubai's nice. I like Abu Dhabi. I think Abu Dhabi is more of an enjoyable city for me personally. Dubai is probably sort of second on there, but yeah, both amazing cities in UAE. Some other countries I've been around here in the Middle Eastern area so I've been to Saudi, obviously live here. Dubai, which is part of UAE, I don't know why I said Dubai as a city. Qatar, amazing again, and Bahrain, been there. And I definitely, on my to-do list, to my to-go list, is Oman, because I've seen some people who go there before and they've all reported back that it's an amazing experience, so we'll be going there eventually. Have you been to Ferrari World? It's very, very fun. Yeah, I've been to Ferrari World. I didn't get to go on the fastest coaster though, because I was a little bit chicken at the time. Obviously was smaller than now, I was like 12, 13, so yeah, I was a bit chicken then. Did I hear of YT automation before? Yeah, but I don't like sort of faking the channel. I mean, it's not faking, but it's like just automating content. I'd rather do everything by hand and by myself, that sort of thing, rather than the like ChatGPT or the AI text or whatever. Disneyland will open in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, I know. I can't wait. There's also going to be a Dragon Ball Z theme park here in Al Khobar, actually. So I can't wait for that one. Also, Mr. Beast theme park too, coming to Saudi. I don't know what city, but we'll be checking that one out as well. Bahrain reminds me of F1. Yeah, it's Bahrain and Jeddah both, to me, whenever I picture those two locations, I just picture the F1 circuits. Actually, I've not been to it, or like I've not like been actually inside the circuit, but I've like walked past it, or we drove past it, I can't remember. But yeah, I go to Dubai by car, unless I'm like traveling out from there, then it'll be a plane, but I mainly go by Qatar Airways anyway, so yeah, I feel like Qatar's a better waypoint personally. Come on. Okay, we'll go across the road here. Let's go. Just didn't want to talk there in case the person was like, don't know. There we go. Across the road, we walk down here because this is also empty. Surprised there was actually a car down the street I was walking, because it was a pretty barren street. What app do I edit in? So for my long form videos, for the live streams, obviously zero editing, all of it's done on Streamlabs. Currently this is Streamlabs mobile too. But for editing, what I use for the long form is DaVinci Resolve, and I just use the free DaVinci Resolve 19.0 version. I used to have DaVinci Resolve 15, but it was like a 1 year expiration, so yeah. I use 19 now, the free variant. You see life, yeah, I know. I'm so surprised that we saw that person there, especially this late. It's crazy. Oh my goodness, I can't wait till the exams are over, like genuinely. I think I said this so many times now, but I can't wait. It'll be such a relief to get it done. Then I also have to sort out then the Arabic university stuff, that sort of thing. Once we get the Arabic course sorted out on the university, then I'll be free of the weight on my shoulders to get this stuff done. When my exams, so I'm already currently doing my exams, so right now I've got, let me think, so I've got English paper 3 tomorrow, I've got history paper 3 in 3 days, geography paper 2 in 2 days, I've got, and then paper 4 for the rest of them, and geography paper 3. Why am I taking Arabic? So basically, what I'm thinking, and you guys can either agree or disagree with me, it depends. But if you see my vision, you'll understand. So I'm taking the Arabic course first of all because it's vital, because where I live, obviously, it's a bit embarrassing for me not to have known Arabic living here this long. It's sort of an embarrassment to myself personally, so don't want that to last any longer. My friends have been saying I should definitely take it at the university I'm going to, so yeah, I'm definitely going to that. Then once I am in the course, right, I'll have much more time then to do like sort of this specifically, rather than focusing on something in depth for the first year, because this is sort of like a trial year to see if YouTube's successful, if I can actually learn Arabic, obviously, and yeah, some other stuff. So it's like sort of a trial year, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, am I going to college? It depends. Well, since I'm doing the British system, I don't think we go to college. We go just to university, and then we do the bachelor's degree, then the master's. Arabic's so hard. I do know a little bit. I've obviously forgotten quite a lot of it because I have been focusing on my exams, but I actually did have a tutor for a couple of months and I was getting quite good at it. I can actually fully read Arabic and write. I just don't know the understanding of different words. So I can't speak it. Like I can just read text and all that sort of stuff. Some of my pronunciation is bad though, or pronunciation depending on where you're from, but yeah, some of it's pretty bad. Duolingo, yeah, that guy who tries to serial kill everyone. Yeah, I tried him before. I thought he died as well. Like I saw somewhere that he died on like Instagram or something. I saw a reel that he died. Let me know if he's alive, but yeah, I tried him before. I just didn't really catch the vibe. I didn't have enough time to do it. So yeah. Yeah, I know, but the thing is though, I'm not really going to visit other Arabic speaking countries. If you like, I'm mainly going to reside sort of base of operations here because I love the country personally. Great vibes here and definitely developing, and especially since yeah, Ronaldo lives here. If Ronaldo's here, definitely want to try and meet him in the future. Oh, he's alive? Okay, that's cool. I swear I saw him die, and then yeah, I didn't know what happened to him, like if he had resurrected or something. So yeah, that's cool to know that he's alive. But unfortunately, he'll probably try and kill me since I haven't done my language in like ages. Also done 40 minutes of walk. Excuse the AC units. I'm just walking past two of them here. Yeah, he revived. So if you have 40 minutes done here, my dog is being a little bit stubborn. Come on. I have to pull so hard to bring her to. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Vamos. Across the road. And I think we can walk maybe 10 more minutes, but I'm getting so thirsty, like I need water real bad. Should next time bring water with me, but high performance athlete sweat, yeah. I actually play, I haven't played in a month, but I played before this football every night, went to training. That was one of my dreams as well, to become a professional footballer. I think I started too late though. I started in, I mean, I guess you guys can rate my performance. Like if you know football personally, you guys can rate my performance. I started when I'm currently 17, right? And I started when I was 15 and a half or 16. Like, I don't know, but I'm 17, almost 18 now. Like in a month, I'm 18. So it's basically been like 2.5 years of training. And I got to the point where I was able to go to the advanced group, like from being a complete beginner to going to an advanced group. So I know if that performance is good, I mean, I did level up more than anyone else had leveled up. If they played for like 10 years, I'd done that same amount in 2 years. So I don't know if that's good or not. You guys have to let me know. Come on. But yeah. Thanks, Death Strike. Much appreciate that. It's because, yeah, I didn't know if I was doing well or not, but unfortunately my club that I was in, they didn't really have the right tactics, so that's why I sort of left after last month, because focused on the exams and they didn't really have good tactics. So I just thought might as well be better to leave and try somewhere else. And yeah, so hopefully we can go somewhere with it. Still hoping on, it's got multiple like sort of ends here where we can be successful with. But the most important thing out of everything that you do is obviously to keep doing it over and over again to get better. And eventually, if you keep trying, you will succeed. So that's sort of like my main motto in my head that I always think of personally for everything, like just everything in general. That's sort of what I think. Come on. It was Mother's Day, yeah, I know. Mother's Day in multiple different countries as well throughout the last week or so. So, yeah. gave some recognition. Also, I hear a baby cat somewhere. Kitten. Don't know. I think it's under this car here. I don't want to show the car's information, but it's under there, I think. Good girl. Don't chase after the baby cat. Ah, guys. It's definitely been a good walk. Let's see what my AI voice says about it. 4,583 steps, 45 minutes, and 3 kilometers in distance, which doesn't seem like much. I mean, I've been stopping quite a fair bit when I was walking, so I guess it's not that great. My best time probably was 3 hours, and then I did about 15 kilometers. So I think that's good time. Not a runner or a walker, I just like measure it in the side. So I don't know if that's like a record breaking time or something like that, but yeah, definitely was pleased with myself that day when I did that record time. Bless you, Speedy. Hope your sneeze was okay there. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the stream for today because we did do 42 minutes, 15 kilometers. I just walk around. So basically, there's this road that loops around my entire town. So I walk the entire road around my town, the complete distance. So it's like a loop. You go like in a circle, and it's around 15 kilometers, and then I go back to my house. So yeah, in all it adds up about that much. Did a little bit extra walking too. So yeah, I was sprinting most of it with my dog. That's when she was slightly more athletic and not fat like she is now. I mean, she's pretty chunky now with that body, but you can still feel the ribs. As long as you can feel the ribs on the side, she should be fit. So yeah, definitely was a little bit of a harder walk than today. But yeah, thank you everyone who did tune in today. I hope everyone was good for the rest of today, and hopefully you guys do have a good rest of your day. I don't know what's wrong with my voice at the moment. Good rest of your day. I'm doing the exams tomorrow, so wish me good luck. Might do a stream before the first set of exams so we can sort of brush up on the remaining topics. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you so long. Bye-bye. And I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow, hopefully either before or after the exams. Goodbye, guys.